Yo, 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 what up, Dion?
I'm in there. What's happening?
Yes, yes, yes. What's going on, man? So you said you can't do your FaceTime right now because you're doing something else right now?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm head coaching it.
Yeah, that's all good, bro. That's all good, man. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, let me go ahead and get everything going here. So yeah, man, we got Dion Jordan on the Tuck Zone 503 stream here, boys. Let's go, man. Appreciate you for joining
Yo.
on, man. Taking the time to come on here, bro. So yeah, Dion can't use the FaceTime right now, guys, chats, because he is coaching right now. So you guys will be able to hear him though. So yeah.
I'm handling coach business. I ain't
Yeah,
coaching now, but I'm handling business. Yeah,
Yep,
for sure,
yep,
for sure.
100%, man. Yeah, it's all good. No problem, man. Speaking about coaching, man, how's that transition been for you? How's life been taking you on that journey of coaching for you?
Oh, it's been a blessing, man. It's something that I'm hugely grateful for. It's my first rodeo though, so it's like it happens fast. Things happen fast. We're about 2 weeks away from kicking off our camp. So things just started, just starting to pick up, and I'm excited for this first go at it and ready to see what we can do to help develop these young men.
Yeah, 100%, man. Let Duck fans know where you're coaching, man, where they can follow you as well before we start this up.
Yes, sir. Please follow us. We're out in Illinois, so I'm at Eureka College here in Central Illinois. It's a Division III program, a smaller program, but we got a football team. And I'm here to help develop this, and like I said, make these guys into something that they want to be, and that we believe they can be as well. So we really appreciate the support, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, 100% Duck fans. You guys know what to do, man. Go hit the follow button if you guys want to support Dion Jordan on his coaching career, man. Dion Jordan, the coach, man. Who would have thought, man? Let's go. Let's go, man.
Man, I would have never thought either, but like I said, man, I appreciated that. I was offered the opportunity, from a guy that I played football with, that I looked at as a mentor. He was one of my older, call him my OGs, that I played with in the NFL. And, I'm just here trying to do the same thing for younger coaches, um, and these kids, like I said, that enjoy and do the same thing we do.
100%, man. 100%. Love it, man. You had an amazing career here at Oregon, man. You're an absolute legend here as a Duck. When people hear Dion Jordan, they immediately think of Oregon football. What does Oregon still mean to you today?
It means everything, man. That's where I grew up, really, and my love of the game of football, just grew bigger and bigger as my years there, went, and having teammates that I was able to enjoy that ride with, it means everything, dog. And even just watching these boys now, how they continue the success, makes you proud, man. So, yeah, man, once a duck, always a duck. It's a big time, definitely a big time appreciation for that.
100%, man. Let's bring it back a little bit. Let's talk about your recruiting process out of high school. Let's go back to high school here. What was your recruiting like for you coming out of Arizona?
It was wild, man. I did well for myself in high school. So I had a lot of people looking at me. Unfortunately, going into my senior year, um, I had an incident. Ended up burning 60% of my body throughout like the first half of my senior year of high school, and I had to miss the rest of that year, and lost out on a lot of scholarship offers and
Wait,
things
hold
like
on,
that. A lot
man.
of
Hold on. You said you burned 60% of your body? What happened, man?
Yeah, brother. My
Oh,
senior year of
wow.
high school. I think a lot, yeah, people got it out. It's out there, man. But it was an unfortunate event that kind of slowed that part of my recruiting down in my life. But the story is well, right? Because
Wow.
I lost a lot of people that was reaching out, a lot of schools, but I didn't lose Oregon, man. The people that was recruiting me at the time
Yeah.
was some wonderful people. Coach Flugrad, he recruited me as a wide receiver to come in, and throughout that time where I was sitting down and I couldn't, participate, he was
Yeah.
always reaching out, right? So I had that opportunity to build that relationship with them people, and it's crazy, brother. Like when I went out on my official visit, like to Oregon. I had went during break. I can't remember which break it was. So nobody was on campus, but I knew deep down inside that I was going to be a Duck, and I couldn't wait for that time, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. You were getting, schools recruiting you and stuff like that before the injury. It was there what schools were recruiting you the hardest? I know Oregon was obviously always right there. Was there any other schools that you might have were thinking of going or anything like that?
I probably would end up staying home, dog. Both of the Arizona schools was on me tough. Being a hometown kid, so I probably would end up staying home. Definitely glad I didn't. Definitely glad I didn't.
100%.
But if anything, I probably would have stayed close to the family, man.
Love it, man. 100%. What ultimately made Oregon feel like the right place for you, you know?
I think just that, what I was going through and how somebody had my back.
Yep.
They knew I could do it, and I think I just had to prove it. Even though I mean, you know how it is, bro. Just because they give you that opportunity, don't mean anything. And the
Yeah.
fact that they did give it, I was willing to prove it, dog. And
Yeah.
it was what it was. I'm happy that I made the decision for
Yeah.
sure.
100%, man. Yeah, they believed in you even through, the tough times and man, we got ourselves an Oregon legend now. Let's go.
Get it.
100%.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I love it, man. Did you know much about Oregon when they started recruiting you? Like, how much did you really know about the Ducks before they even started, talking to you?
I knew a little bit, right? So, like when Coach started to recruit me, it was a Pac-10 at the time, and they play those Arizona schools. So, like when I started to get recruited, I paid more attention to the Ducks, right?
Mhm.
I remember them against Michigan. It was big time, that big time
Yep.
game.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I mean, it was like I started to pay more attention to college football. I think that's what that was.
Okay.
And Oregon recruiting me, just broadened and made it even bigger. You feel
Mhm.
me? So
Were you not like
absolutely.
a big like college football fan? You just played like you were really good at the sport, but because I know some athletes they don't even watch football, and I'm like, wow, that's
I
pretty
had,
crazy.
I got into college football became like a real thing to me watching USC versus Texas, that Rose
Okay.
Bowl game
Yeah.
when I was in high school, right? So that's probably like my junior year, sophomore, you know what I mean, going
Yeah.
in. So as
Okay.
I continued, Oregon just opened it all up,
Love
you
it,
know.
man. 100%,
Civility.
man. That's awesome, man. 100%, man. Was there one coach or like one conversation that really convinced you to become a Duck?
Man, one thing, one person, one conversation. Nah, man. Like I
Mhm.
said, I think it was that one that I built that whole time when I was going through what I went through.
Yeah.
Uh, and like when I got there, all of them coaches, them dudes was there for like years, dog. We had coaches that was on the staff for like 15,
Yeah.
10 plus years. So
Yeah.
it's like you
Alioti.
kind of
Mhm.
yeah, dog. So it's like you kind of went in there and was like automatically these people was gonna help you. They was gonna figure out what they can do. I
Yep.
mean, I don't think it was just one thing.
Okay. 100%, man. Yeah, that makes sense. And then how difficult, was it to leave home? Because I know you were maybe contemplating
Yeah.
going to Arizona or Arizona State to homeschool. Was that a difficult thing for you, or did you adapt pretty quickly in Eugene?
It was hard, man. For a little bit, it was hard. Look, it was like a whole new culture, right? It's hot as heck in Arizona. It never rains. I'm out there in Eugene. Now it's raining all the time. And I wasn't just like a drive away. They actually had to take a flight, or it was gonna take some time for them to get to me. So it was a little tough, man. I ain't gonna front. Probably the first half of my freshman year, but yeah, dog. I think the coolest part about that was I wasn't by myself. I had teammates, dude. Like, what I mean? I really had some cool dudes that I came in with in my class. I had some cool dudes I came in with my class. So,
Yeah,
we made the most out of it, bro. We made the most.
100%. Yeah, making a brotherhood, man. I love it, man. Let's talk about, your some of your early years at Oregon. What do you remember most about like your first year coming onto campus?
Man, let me think, man.
It's all good.
Probably just ball. If I can say anything, ball in school. How much homework you actually had to do,
Yep.
in college. So
Yep.
probably just ball in school. So
Yep.
I didn't play. I redshirted my freshman year. So I watched a lot. Dog. I had watched a lot. So I don't know, just watching them dudes, the older dudes work probably, I say, and realizing what college football was.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, go coming up into college, growing that brotherhood. It sounds like too. Adapting to
Yeah.
a lot of your brothers around. Man, is there any like certain like spots you love to eat or anything like that around the Eugene area?
Right, we was at Doco all the time.
Doko, hundred
Whatever
percent.
whatever
Yep.
the place is next to Barnhart, I can't remember right now, but they used to
Okay.
feed us well. The
Nice.
place next to Barnhart.
Hmm.
Uh
Were you ever a
yeah,
fan
man.
of Tracktown Pizza? You ever go to that
Track
place?
Town.
Yep.
Track
Yep.
Town, of course.
100%. Yep. Shout out Tracktown, man. Which coaches had the biggest impact on your development? Do you feel at Oregon?
Man, the two I say three. I mean, all of them really, but the three like that was hands on with me. The first one, I say I give it to Coach Osborne, Tom Osborne. So I came in to play wide receiver in college, and I ended up my freshman year in the defensive, excuse me, in the tight end room. And Coach Osborne was a special teams coach as well. And I remember that tight end room, dude, Ed Dixon,
Yep.
David Paulson, like them dudes, they were good, bro. They were really good. I wasn't getting no burn. And he was our special teams coach as well. And I remember him at the end of one of our tight end meetings. He was like, Dion, if you want to get on the field, I need you to get out there on special teams and stand out. So I say Osborne because he was the one that was like, you know what, D, if you want this, this is what you need to do. And then it kind of went all the way to Coach, I say Chip Kelly giving me the opportunity to move to the defensive side of the ball, like literally calling me in office and telling me that this is what we go do with you. And he
Love it.
me over to Jerry Azanero, who was my position coach and taught me the game from a defensive perspective. He helped me with my skills, as far as a pass rusher, dropping the coverage, and understanding his defense. And I think that's what I think him personally spending all that time with Jerry Azanero was it probably tipped everything for me on the mental aspect of football.
Love it, man. Yeah, shout out those coaches for witnessing a special talent where they needed it, man. That's big time, man. Look what you became, man. Top 3 pick in the NFL, man. Grinded. Love it, man. Yeah, that's amazing, man. Great to see those guys push you and to what you are today. Love that. And then talk about some like players as well. Have great coaches, but you also talked about your brothers as well. Is there any great players that really push you in
Yeah,
practice every day?
everybody, man, the whole team, we were so good. I'm just nah, I
Yeah.
did have a lot of good dudes, man. Like these guys, dog. Who I want to say, I would first and foremost give a shout out to my class, the guys that I came in with, and that '08 class: Kiko Alonso, Josh Cadu, LaMichael James,
Yeah.
Kenyon Barner. I can go on and on for about my class.
Yeah. Darren Thomas.
But
Let's go.
Derek, yeah, Derek Thomas, DT, let's get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, for real,
Yep.
for real. The first one to bring us there.
Yeah.
Um, Dog,
I
I probably say that. Yeah,
yeah,
them
facts,
dudes
man.
that I'm
Yeah, I
familiar with.
I always say, man, Darren Thomas is like one of the probably the most underrated quarterback in Oregon history, man. Everybody wants to bring up quarterbacks and stuff. Man, you cannot forget Darren Thomas in your top 5, man. You can't. You can't.
DT was the first one to take us there, and
Yeah,
that was him. It was him and many more. That
100%.
we came in with in that class. So
I love it, man. So you did a lot of shifting, it sounds like. You went from, tight end room, special teams to defense. When did you realize like defense was really where your future was at? And what point did the game really start slowing down for you?
I think it was when Jerry Azanero got a hold of me, and I spent all that time in those meeting rooms with him.
Hmm.
Uh,
Perfect.
I think he watched me play on the special teams and then realized I can be a outside linebacker for him. And he just taught me the game, man. He taught me everything he knew from football. We watched a lot of tape. Yeah, dog. And I see myself like, when you see yourself the success, you want more. So I leaned on coach a lot, and
Yeah,
I wanted to do as much as I possibly can to help my team win. So I
love it.
played special teams, and I did whatever I had to.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, we just talked to TJ Ward, who,
That's the man.
yeah, man, we
It's
just
crazy.
had
You
him.
want to hear a crazy story?
Sure. Yeah.
So TJ was the guy that I went in for, like my very first special team rep. I tapped him out and he gave me his position, bro. And I'm telling you, like them dudes, I was watching them play.
That's
I wanted
awesome.
to, you know what I mean? I realized what it was, and I got mad respect for TJ. He's the big homie, and yeah,
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, I let him know that you were bringing you on, and he was like very excited that we are having you on. So yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that TJ was explaining a lot of things about how he was a walk on, came and grinded and did anything he had to do to get on that field. So I'm kind of seeing the same resemblance with you, man. Like you two are big stars here at Oregon, legends here at Oregon, and on your early stages here at Oregon, man, you guys were willing to do anything you had to do to get on that field and prove yourself. So that's amazing, man. 100%. It's good to see those kind of traits in legends like yourself, 100%.
oh, man, appreciate you.
Yeah, 100%, man. The 2011, 2012 seasons, man, those really put you on the national stage. What do you feel like changed in your game in those seasons?
Honestly, I think the amount of playing time that I was getting, I did start on special teams. I did start on defense. I played so much, even at practice, that it was you're going to get better when you're taking that many reps. I think that's what it was, man. And I
Yep,
had I seen a little bit of confidence. I wanted more. And I think the more success that I had seen in my development, I wanted you just want more, man. And I think that was a huge part of it. Going against the guys that I was going against every day, them dudes make you better. Michael James he's going to make you a better football player. Like,
yeah.
these dudes are going to make you better at just because of competition. Yeah, man, and then so much success. I think when everybody has success as a team, it shines the light on every individual. And I was one of the few that was able to get a little bit of that, man.
I love it, man. Yeah, and Chip Kelly's teams, right? Known for speed, man. Known for that fast-paced offense. How did practicing against those kind of offenses make you better as a player?
It was games with slow motion, man. Games with
Yep.
slow motion. That's pretty much what it was.
That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, if you're going against the Blur offense, man, that Chip Kelly put together, I feel like you guys' teams back in those days, like 2008 to 2012, man, those like the Chip Kelly innovation offense. I feel like we're really just ahead of our time, because Oregon back in those days too, like we didn't really recruit like the Ohio States and stuff like we're doing today. You know what I mean? So like the way that you guys were able to have that kind of success, make it to the national championship, contend for natties and stuff like that against the Ohio States of the world and stuff like that. It was absolutely amazing what Chip Kelly was doing with those teams.
You gotta have some dogs that's, willing to work, man.
Yeah, 100%. And the legends that were born in that era, you mentioned, yourself, Michael, D'Anthony, Marcus, man, it was amazing to see all that come to fruition. Which game at Oregon are you most proud of?
I say probably my last one. Just being able to go out with a dub in a big time, in a big time bowl game, the Fiesta Bowl. I was able to do that in front of my family. I'm an Arizona kid.
Yeah.
Um, I said that one, and then also probably that first Rose Bowl victory that we was able to bring to Oregon
Yep,
after all of
Wisconsin.
the yeah.
Yep, that was huge,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, that Wisconsin game, I remember that game clear as day, man. I still remember that ball just sitting on the sideline, Chip Kelly jumping up and down. Man,
Yeah.
yeah, man, that was a great game. That Kansas State game, D'Anthony Thomas opens it up with the returning kick, and they pan over to the Kansas State fan that just looks confused. Oh man, yeah, those are some great memories, man. 100%, man. I love it. Do you ever still think about that dreadful Stanford game? Because that's the one game that kept y'all out, man. And I feel like, dude, if it would have been Oregon Kansas State, because y'all were 1-2 the whole year, bro, until November, it's like, oh, why couldn't we have a college football playoff back then?
Yeah, those ones are always there, man, for
Oh,
sure. They
yeah.
always there.
Yeah, those ones definitely stick out in my mind, man. Is there one sack or like a defensive play that really sticks out in your mind?
As a unit, I say I can't remember what game it was. Oh man, it was I think I remember it was when not Jarvis. I think it was Jarvis. Jarvis had hit one of those guys. I think it was the Arizona game that we had at home.
Okay,
One of the guys had a big hit. It was a fumble, and I remember um, Eddie P picking up the ball and running it down, and the whole defense kind of leading us down the sideline. I can't remember what exact game it was, but that's
okay.
probably the biggest one.
Heck
Probably the
yeah,
biggest
man.
one.
Heck yeah, man. There's a bunch of big plays to choose from. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to choose just one, but yeah, that's awesome, man.
Well, I
Um,
think that was the one when our defense, they recognized that we had a really good defense, bro. Like
yeah,
everybody went on our defense. So one of
yeah,
them type of games.
yeah. That's what everybody was talking about. Oregon's offense. Oregon's offense. Blah 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 blah. But, I mean, a
Yeah,
lot. You guys defensively were locked down, man. 100%.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
loved
Javis
it.
Lewis. Javis Lewis. That's what it was with the big hit. My bad, big dog. I missed
Okay.
almost. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, no, no, yeah. We got to I definitely got to find that clip somewhere. Find that game and find where that's at 100%. Um, what do you feel like made those Oregon defenses so successful? Because you guys were damn pretty good on that side of the ball.
I think going against the offense that we had to go against, probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably it.
that makes total sense, man. When you're going against the legends on the other side of the ball, like Mariota and stuff like that, Darren Thomas, the Michael James, going as fast as you guys did, I'm sure that made you guys a lot better, man. Autzen's a special place to play. You know that. What do you think makes it so special to play there?
The people, bro. That's it's the realest thing ever, man.
Facts.
Selfishly, Eugene has its own semi-professional program, and that's the Oregon football program, and it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. As a fan, I always like to say, like, Oregon doesn't really have any professional teams when it comes to football, right? So it's like, well, you got the Seahawks up north. You could choose San Francisco 49ers down south, but like a true home team that you can latch onto, it's got to be the Oregon Ducks. I mean, you got the little bro Beavs too, but we'll leave that for those little guys
No,
down there.
no.
100%, man. Um, that 2012 team, man, there was a lot of anticipation coming into that season. I believe you guys were a top five team coming into that year. Fun fact, actually, for myself, dude. 2012 against Arkansas State. That was my first
Yeah.
game ever attending as an Oregon Duck fan. So that was pretty
Okay.
cool to see. Yeah, 100%, man. That was, I think, Mariota's first game too, starting. So yeah, that was pretty fun to see, man. How special was that locker room though? Like, great team, 2012 team. Did you still have any buddies that you still talk to today, and any good
All my
memories in that locker room?
dogs. All of them, man. All of
Yeah,
them. It was very great. It was like one of them things where everybody took care of each other on the field, off the field. We pushed each other. I remember the amount of film, like we spent a lot of time watching practice film of ourselves together, like huddled around the laptop, like everybody watching and wanting to see their reps. Like, we took care of each other, man, and wanted to see success as a group. So I think, yeah, man, it was the dopest thing to be around everybody.
I love it, man. I love it, man. Do you ever sit there and wonder, like, if Oregon, that 2012 team made the national championship, like, do you think you guys could have got it done against anybody you played?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I think once you've been a part of one and you've lost one, it's like a taste that you want to get out. So it's like, you want to do everything you can to get back, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, it just didn't play out that way.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, it was still an amazing year. I mean, a historic year at Oregon. That Kansas State one was epic. And going against, I always wanted to see the Saban era Alabama teams against the Chip Kelly Oregon era teams. That would have been an amazing matchup. I think that's all of college football probably at that time wanted to see, but it just didn't work out that way. But it's all good, man. Uh, you know. The ball falls where it may, and you guys still had an excellent historic season here at Oregon. So I love it, man. Um, I do want to touch on a little bit here the NFL career a little bit, your NFL
Yeah,
draft
for
moment.
sure.
Yeah, 100%. Let's walk through draft night. What were your emotions going through as Miami selected you at number 3 overall?
I was shocked, man. I was surprised. It was a lot. It was a lot. I can, to be honest with you, I remember stepping on David Stern's feet when I went up there. It's like, bro, I'm like, you looking out there. It was a lot, man, to take in. But I also honestly thought I was going to be with my coach, man. Those people who helped me get there, they had the next pick. I thought I was going there, and then the
Mhm.
business of ball played out real fast, and, and
Yeah,
I ended up being a Dolphin, and I appreciate that, man. Anytime you're able to anytime you're in a position like that, dog, is nothing but God, dog. So I'm grateful. for the way it played out. My family was very excited. I had them in New York. That's their first time. We West Coast kids, so
Yeah,
everybody first time out in this big city of New York. And dude, it was one of the coolest, things that
yeah.
could ever happen to me.
I bet, man. That's amazing, man. That's a great story, man. Did you have any idea like Miami was going to take you there, or it sounded like you felt like
Uh,
the Eagles were probably going to
Chip
take you?
Kelly
Yeah.
felt
Yep.
like it. I knew my coach was coming to get me, man. I just
Yeah.
knew he was on. I just knew it, but
That would have
it
been
is
awesome.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
100%. How did your life change overnight becoming that third overall pick for you?
Everything pick up real fast, man. I'm a lottery pick, so uh everything moves fast, right? So for me, it was like this. So if I can be completely honest with you, like I'll come from being in Eugene, small town. Really, no, it's a small town compared to Miami, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a lot of attention, more so like media attention on a lot of our offensive guys throughout my time there. So I talked to people and I did interviews, but it wasn't like that for me as much as it was for when you got a Heisman Trophy candidate on your team, dog. You know where the light is going. Well deserved. You feel me? So
Yeah, that
I
makes
get
sense.
drafted number 3 overall, and like everything just kind of speeds up for you, right? So it was an adjustment period for me. Also, like moving out that way, I'm a young man. I had some money in my pocket, so my lifestyle changed, right? So
Yeah.
it was a lot that I had to get used to quick, man. I had to
Mhm.
get used to a lot fast, man.
100%, man. What would you think is like the biggest adjustment going from Oregon to the NFL for you?
Not much outside of being in a different city. I think that was just the only thing. You feel me?
Mhm.
You work when you get to the NFL. It's a job, dog. That's it. You 24/7 football. So not much actually changed.
Okay, yeah, 100%, man. I know like Miami obviously is a big difference from Eugene. I'm sure it was lots of fun being out there in Miami. It's a great
Yep.
place to be. You played also for Seattle, Oakland, San Francisco. What did each stop teach you as a player and both as a person as well?
I think going to Seattle was big time for me because I had just came out of going through a lot that when I was down south. So going to Seattle meant a lot to me. Like being around that culture that they had, it was still a lot of guys that was on that Super Bowl teams and things like that. So that was big time. Also being back in the Northwest, I loved it a lot. A lot of people, think they treat the sports the same, regardless of where you are in the Northwest. So it was a lot of fun being a part of that program.
Love it.
Um, Going to Oakland, originally from the Bay Area. I was born in San Francisco. So having an opportunity to play for the Raiders and the 49ers, that was something as a little kid, you like, all right, okay, you did something. That's how it kind of started. You watching some of your closest local teams and your favorite teams, and now I'm in those jerseys, and my family who live in these areas get a chance to come see me play and represent me. That was huge,
Yeah.
from that standpoint also. So yeah.
Love it, man. Yeah, 100%, man. Looking back, if you could go back and give rookie Dion Jordan one piece of advice, what do you think it would be?
Man, I would honestly, I was always tell myself you just got to lock in, keep the main things the main thing. And it was football, right? That's what football was for me. They got me everything that I wanted. So just lock in. Um,
Yeah.
and also I kind of look at myself now as an older dude, like, sometimes you got to go through mistakes to get to where you want to. So I give myself grace, a lot and
Mhm.
give myself a lot of grace now.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, nobody's perfect in this world, man. We all got to learn and live, man. And I feel like you becoming a coach too. You have so much wisdom, so much things you live through, so much experience you have. It's gonna make you and your new profession make you even that much better. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in that 100%. Um,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. Let's talk about the current Oregon football team. I know you've watched Oregon continue to build into one of the nation's elite programs. What stands out to you where Oregon is today?
Man, well, I think from the on-field perspective is the talent. Man, they do a great job at recruiting. You know, it's always consistently a guy from our team getting drafted in the first round. So I say that. I had a chance to go out there. I just completed my degree this past summer, so I graduated and did the walk and
Congratulations.
everything. So I had to say thank you,
Nice.
but man, thank you. So I had the chance to spend a little bit of time with the staff. I got to get him big propers, man. Coach Dan Lanning does a great job. I think, you know, putting together what he built, dog. And
Yeah.
hey, man, I have a huge appreciation for him telling everybody that represents Oregon that he wants to win a national championship, and I'm with that.
Yeah, 100%, man. A lot of people think we can do it, man. 100%, man. I'm hyped up, man. I'm also hyped up here. I'm gonna do a quick ad real quick, man. Real quick. So we got
Yes, sir.
chat real quick. We have merch dropping August 15th, man. I'm gonna show you guys a quick preview of what we got coming. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this ad for him. All right, guys, you guys see it right there, man. August 15th, man. Make sure you guys lock in. The website goes live for merch. We're going to continue on with our interview with legendary defensive end Dion Jordan, man. All right, let's get back right into the interview. I appreciate your patience right there. Um,
All
so
good.
yeah, no problem. Sorry. I tried to get you on a little earlier so I didn't have to play the ad in the middle of our interview. My bad, bro. But
It's
yeah,
all good,
yeah.
man. It's
All
all
right.
good. You got to get
100%.
paid. That's what they there for,
Yeah,
right?
100%. Got to get that check, man. 100%.
Uh,
Uh, so Oregon. Go back to the Oregon team. This current Oregon team. What do you think about the Oregon defensive line? I know there's lots of great guys coming back this year to win that natty. A lot of guys could have went to the NFL, coming back and returning for their final year here at Oregon. Is there any defensive lineman that catches your attention, and what do you think about the unit as a whole?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, which is hard for me to remember everybody's names, like because I
That's all good.
gotta remember 100 kids' name
That
on
makes
my
sense. Yeah, you're
team.
you're coaching yourself. Got your own
Uh,
shit going on.
I
I
say
totally
this
understand.
though, coaches. I know the D line coach has a son there, and I know he's really good.
Yeah, Tuioti.
Uh,
Yeah, Tatum Tuioti.
yeah.
Yep, yep,
So I
100%.
got to give him his props. It's a couple dudes that came out this year that I think played well. The big homie that would play defensive end for him last year, I
Yeah.
thought he did really well.
Like Mateo Ugiagale is a big one, number
Yes, sir.
10.
Yeah,
Yep,
yep.
yep. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
they're stacked on the
that's kind of
defensive end.
remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I had a chance to meet Coach, right? And
yeah,
yeah, dog, I met a couple of the outside linebackers as well.
nice.
Mixon, dude, they got talent, man. These
Yeah,
dudes are
Mixon.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about I think now just them being able to do it as a unit and getting it done when it matters.
100%, man. When you're beating these guys and kind of looking at them, like, do you kind of see the difference of like athlete maybe at your time when they're recruiting
Oh
compared to
yeah,
now?
bigger, faster, stronger, man, and as it should be. What that goes out to they recruiting. That's the Atlanta. You know, he
Yep.
want them, guys that can help him win. So
Yeah, 100%. What do you think about, like, the NIL era? Yeah, I know everybody's kinda got an opinion on that. Do you think, like, you guys should have been paid back in the day, and, like, what do you think about it
uh,
as a whole?
I kind of put it in, like where it's supposed to be, right? I think this is that era where young men are and women supposed to be getting paid for their name, image, and likeness.
Yep,
Uh, if it was supposed to happen for guys in my time when I was in college, then it should have happened to them before me, and then it should have happened for those guys before. So it's
yeah,
just that era. This is with that time, and things always change, right? So hopefully it's going right. Hopefully we do it right. I say that, and it don't destroy college sport.
love it, man. Yeah, 100%. You're now a college head coach yourself now. I'm so sorry. Can you shout out the coach the school you're coaching at again? Sorry about that.
Eureka College, man. Eureka
Eureka.
College in Central Illinois.
Love it, man. Are you guys are you guys like Division 1, 2, or 3
D3.
or
I'm
3?
I'm D3, man. Yeah,
D3.
so
Okay, perfect, perfect. I just
yeah,
want to get some background on it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm where you gotta love ball to be at,
Yeah.
man.
100%, man. Yeah, I love
So,
it,
you
man.
know.
You gotta get there and grind, bro. Every level has its own levels to it. 100%, man. What made you jump into coaching and make that your next chapter?
Like I said, dude, after I retired, one of my good friends that I played with for the Miami Dolphins, Randy Starks, he had got the head coaching job originally here, and he reached out to me when I was back home and offered me to come coach defensive line and special teams. So, I
Perfect.
just took the opportunity. All I was doing, man. I was coaching little leagues, and I was kind of tired of waiting until after school to go coach ball. And
Yeah,
I
that
jumped
makes
at
sense.
this. I jumped at this 100%, man. And I think
Love it.
initially, with me having the opportunity to help young men, uh, that was probably the biggest thing that I wanted to do. And then I realized how I can help them, and yeah, it was everything.
Yeah, man. What do you think's the most rewarding part of helping young players develop?
Uh, I'll say I'll say like helping them understand how life and football go hand in hand, right? If you really enjoy this game, you know what you got to do to keep it. I'll say that, and then for me as a coach now, like watching them develop, get better at something they enjoy doing, and also taking some game from me outside of football and applying it to their lives, and them being able to see how those type of things can make them better as well, not just football players but men also.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, I love that, man. Yeah, it's always good to step into coaching role, especially, how much of your own journey comes into that from Oregon to the NFL. How much of that influences how you coach today?
A lot of it, man. That was my journey. Football gave me my journey since I was a kid. So I used it all. I use it all. And I think, you see yourselves in these young men. You see the fire. You see them you see their love for the game. So I try to use it all, man.
Love it, man. Yeah, 100%. Do your players that you coach ever ask you about like Oregon or your NFL stories or anything like that?
Yeah, man. They ask a lot. I give them the game, man. I
Give them
I
the
don't
game.
lie. I do my best to tell them the truth, and I always try to love on them. So, I tell them whatever
Love
they
it.
want to know.
Love it, man. Yeah, 100%. I personally would love to have you as my coach, man. I would be fired up to play for Dion Jordan, man.
Let's
Let's
get
go.
it. I got some helmet and shoulder pads. They just came in, man. I get you fitted.
100%, man. I'll run out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have some eligibility left. Who knows?
Let's go.
100%, man. Oh man, when Oregon fans think back about Dion Jordan's career, let's say like 20 years from now, man, what do you hope? I know you're already a legend already, man, but like, what do you hope that your legacy, both as a player and now as a coach, holds in Oregon fans' minds?
I'll say hopefully that I definitely played and gave it my all, while I was there, and especially on the football field. Um, and I hope that they'll just see that, that place helped me grow, right? So I hope that is what they'll get from it. I worked hard, and it helped
Yeah.
me make me the man that they see.
Yeah, man, 100%, man. I don't think Oregon Duck fans will ever forget about the legend Dion Jordan, man. Top 3 pick out of Oregon, man. Killed it
Yeah.
from 2008 to 2012. Was part of those teams that really helped grow Oregon as a program to what they are today, man. Those Chip Kelly teams definitely did their thing, man. So I know you're a busy guy. It's been a long interview. I really do appreciate you coming on and taking the time, man. And personally, I really am I was so happy that you were able to take this interview because growing up, man, I'm be honest, man, you were one of my favorite players. Oregon defensively at that time, necessarily, I don't want to say this in a bad way or nothing, but like didn't have a lot of star players on the defensive end. So like to see you
I
come out
understand.
and do your thing, man, it was so exciting. And to come as an adult to get to meet you and talk to you and meet and go over your Oregon career is amazing personally. So I really, really from the bottom of my heart, man, appreciate you coming on.
1000%, man. And I appreciate you for reaching out. All right, man. And put
Yeah.
some praying mantises in the chat, y'all. Let's get it.
100%, man. Appreciate you, Dion, man. For any Duck fans that aren't already following you, man, do you want to go ahead and shout out your social medias real quick?
Yeah, man. My social, I think my Instagram is djordan95. But I really want everybody really to support my program, support my school, man. Eureka College is a smaller school, man, with Division 3. And I'm here to, make it feel like D1. So support my program, man, and that'll be a lot of love.
Gotcha. Yeah, 100%, man. Make sure you guys go follow Eureka College. I have it up on the screen here for you guys. I got your guys' like logo. I just searched Eureka College on Google. It's showing up. Hey, it shows you right here, boy. Let's go. Hey,
Let's
Dion
go. Let's
Jordan.
go.
Yeah, let's go. Heck yeah. Hey, let's go.
So,
Yep. So you guys, man,
thank
make
you,
sure you guys go follow, man. 100%.
sir.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, 100%, man. Appreciate you. And as always, man, go Ducks. I hope you have a great day, man.
Yes, sir. Go Ducks.
Yeah, go Ducks. Peace out. Peace out, man.
All right, man.
Heck yeah, man. Well, how cool was that, chat? The legend, the one, the only Dion Jordan, man. Come on now, man. That was awesome, man. Like, that was awesome. Like, personally, chat, like, I gotta say, man, just personally, this is a huge deal for me, bro. Like, to talk to Dion Jordan and TJ Ward today, bro. Like, you would have told me 5 years ago when I started this channel streaming, bro, that I was gonna have the opportunity to talk to these type of guys, man. Like, well, but how you had to pinch me? I'm dreaming, man. So absolute legendary interviews, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in here. Man, make sure you guys are always subscribing on YouTube. Follow on Kick and like and share the stream with an Oregon fan. We're the best Oregon streaming company on YouTube and Kick, man. Ain't nobody doing it like us. There's podcasters out there. There's official media out there, which they all do a great job. But nobody does it like us, man. We're taking you to the games, man. We're streaming. We're giving you authentic content. We're bringing on legends like Dion Jordan and TJ Ward. So appreciate everybody, man. We're going to